quick update video on this a detached ADU remodel, and I figured start in the front yard and talk about what I look for when I'm looking for a property that's good for the ADU strategy. And what we have here is the primary house. It was built in the late 40s, and beside it we have the detached accessory dwelling unit. So this is a great strategy for a first-time buyer, somebody that thinks they can't quite afford a mortgage. You can live in the main house and rent the accessory dwelling, or you can live in the accessory dwelling and rent out the main house. It's a good way, if you can save up a down payment, to break the barrier of home ownership and potentially have about a 50% contribution to your mortgage through rent. So as you remember from the last video, we're doing a kind of a facelift remodel on the inside of this ADU. I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough, and then I'll take you out in the back and show everybody where I'm going to be converting the detached garage into a living space. Just put the third coat of oil on the front door. So this is a historic district home, and there's some architectural review standards that I had to meet. So I left this old wooden door in the front, kind of shows the neighborhood character. The floors are going to get sanded probably tomorrow. I'll knock these down. It's really important that we take the proper order of our remodel. Obviously, I've already painted. Little drips and spray on this floor aren't a big deal because it's all going to get sanded and refinished. But there's a nice fresh coat of paint on the walls, and a little off-white color, and then a bright white lid. I painted all the cabinets a semi-gloss bright white. Before, they were a golden oak from the 90s, and they just looked really dated. So I still haven't put all the doors back on, but in here is the bedroom. It's done all except for the floor. New paint, new fixtures in here as well. I freshened up the bathroom. I remodeled this bathroom for less than $500. I painted the golden oak cabinets. I put a new granite countertop down, new fixture, new toilet, new hardware, new fixtures, new light. I painted the original medicine cabinet. I'm going to put granite countertops down in here at the end of the week. And then on the bar top right here, I'm going to put a live edge piece of maple. So in a small space, we don't always have room for a dining room table. So I'm going to do a nice big overhanging bar here, and it'll be kind of an even bar in the kitchen. The mechanical room is done. I just painted everything in here bright white to make the space feel a little bit bigger. And I'm still working on the enclosed rear porch. Popped all these windows out. I'm going to paint all this out here. This about 80 square feet of enclosed porch is going to be awesome. It'd be a good spot for storage or a little bit of an office. And then here is my next project. As soon as the house is done, I'm going to pop out here and start working on this 400 square foot conversion of a garage to living space. So it's 20 by 20. It already has power. It has insulation. It has drywall. I'm going to be putting a bathroom in it. I'm going to do a nice eyebrow kind of shed roof over the front of this. It's going to get a new roof. It'll get painted. I'll do a nice craftsman front door. And then over here, I'm going to do a patio. This will actually be the main entry. I'm going to replace one of these 3050 windows with the front door. So I talk about often, and the strategy of how to find an ADU property is try to look for a detached garage or a detached shop or some kind of detached studio that would be easily converted into living space. And if you can, try to find that product with alley access. And this is one of those kind of anomaly properties that had the house, the ADU, and the cool detached structure with alley access. This will be a nice kind of paver patio here. This will be the entry door. I'm going to do a gate with an arbor out to the alleyway there for access. The main house, I'm doing the inside first. Normally I would do the outside, but I'm doing the inside of this remodel first. When that's done, like I said, there'll be all new clad windows on this enclosed rear porch. It's going to get a new roof and then a fresh new paint job So that's what I'm working on. I hope everybody's having a great day. If you have any ADU questions, be it how to find an ADU property, how to remodel an ADU, how to save money, what I look for when I'm looking for a garage conversion like this is going to be here, some of the things that that you'd like to know, feel free to comment, or you can reach out. You can find me at thataduguy.com. Comment below. If you call me, I will answer. Just make sure that you're ready to take action. And then I'll kind of end with this. I always like to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly of accessory dwelling units and garage conversions especially. So this will be, I'll put a nice big French door where this roll-up door is. But before I even started, I was mapping out inside where I'm gonna put the bathroom, and I found through a sewer scope that I just did that there's two huge root intrusions right here where these marks are. And in the alley, here's the sewer main, and the sewer main is 6 foot 11 inches deep. We know that because we just ran a scope down the sewer lateral, and then we sonded the camera so we know how deep it is. So right there at 6 foot 11 is where the sewer lateral taps into the main, and right there at 3 foot 10 inches deep there's a big root growing through the pipe. And what we found when we scoped the line is that they ran all new sewer line when they built this house in 97 all the way up to the right-of-way, and right there at 3 foot 10 inches deep they connected to the original clay pipe from probably the 20s, I would guess, and it's failing. So that last kind of 5 feet of sewer line is filled with roots and it's backing up the sewer. So I'm not excited about that. That's probably going to be a $3,000 to $5,000 to fix that, just because it's so deep and it's in the right of way, and you need a special permit to work out in the right of way. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. I hope everybody's having a good day and living your best healthy, wealthy life. Thanks for joining.